Chaz Kangas here, and I had to do a review of the returning Taco Bell Mexican pizza. As many of you know, I'm a huge Taco Bell fan, and I live near a Taco Bell that happens to be one of the ones where they experiment with new menu items. I'm one of the few who got to enjoy the limited release of the Midnight Milk Black Tortilla taco a few years ago, and I adore so much of what they bring to their menu. So I've been elated ever since the announcement that the Mexican pizza would be returning this week. I remember having Mexican pizza on the last weekend it was on the menu in autumn of 2019. So being able to have it again was a very exciting prospect. I walked down to Taco Bell because of the Taco Bell app. We were allowed to have early access to the Mexican pizza. Not to brag, but... And I'm very happy with it. I got it, and the box that it comes in, it says Mexican pizza established 1985. So they're doing a little acknowledgement nod to the history of the Mexican pizza. And this isn't just like a normal Taco Bell menu item returning. There's so many people, everyone from Doja Cat to Dolly Parton, have been discussing it and how that's been impacting and ideally creating more art from them. So it's a very inspirational, very important piece of the fast food pyramid. So I got the Mexican pizza, got it as is. Full disclosure, when I used to get the Mexican pizza growing up, I would get it without tomatoes, but I figured it's a big return. I'll give it a try right now and see how it is with tomatoes. And you know what? It's fabulous. I really enjoyed it bringing it home. It didn't look quite the same as I was used to. I don't know if it's just like, the distance in mind or, the theory of the Grand Canyon effect where when something is in your mind so vividly, then when you have it in person in front of you, it has to compete with that. However, it was still aesthetically pleasing and just absolutely delicious. Once again, I'm so glad it's returned. Just everything you imagine about the Mexican pizza being wonderful, that has not been overhyped at all. So if you've never had it, it is absolutely worth trying. If you have had it, it's good reuniting with an old friend. And I think that in this era of so many reboots and returns that, aren't quite what we imagined or just, it's not what we remember, this thing was thankfully very much a full return to form, and I'm glad to once again live in a world with the Taco Bell Mexican pizza available. So, long story short, Taco Bell Mexican pizza is a very welcome return. Long story longest is kind of because I've almost gone 3 minutes on the Taco Bell Mexican pizza. But you know what? It's absolutely worth a musical. Excited to see what Dolly Parton does with it. I'm Chaz Kangas, and I love you.